I am very much humbled to be here to witness the commissioning of the UDB office in Hoima, to cater mainly for Bunyoro sub-region. As you are aware, Bunyoro sub-region has a number of developments that are taking place. The oil and gas, where we need a lot of development in terms of developing the sector. And the gap has been money. There are many people who want to come and invest here, but the money has been a problem. But remember, we are also going to host the AFCON 2027. We need the hotels. Again, we have a gap. And people have been lacking money, cheap money, not just money, but cheap money. The tourism sector. Bunyoro is a hub for tourism. Even agriculture. Indeed, Bunyoro as a sub-region is known for agriculture, and commercial agriculture is what we are promoting. And again, as I've said, we have been lacking money, cheap money. So we welcome the Uganda Development Bank to open an office within Bunyoro in the capital city, Oiro City, Hoima. And I want to encourage all investors to come and take advantage. Even SMEs, they have their provision. So people who are investing in small and medium enterprises should also take advantage. It is 12% per annum. This is good money, and you can get as much as you want, depending on your project. About those who are investing in education, it is also a niche where we encourage people, education, health. This money is here, the office is here, the staff are here. So we want to encourage our people within Bunyoro and outside. Yes, of course, when people invest in the different sectors, they create jobs. They create jobs. And even encouraging the youth themselves to take advantage and also invest in the small and medium enterprises. But definitely this comes with many jobs. We have talked about the tourism sector, the oil and gas sector, the education sector, the health sector, the SMEs. So all this comes with a lot of advantages, a lot of jobs, a lot of opportunities, infrastructure development. People want, the local companies want to invest in infrastructure, but they don't have capital. So we see this as an opportunity to support our investors, to develop this area, to create jobs, but also to generate money, not only for the region, but also for the country, because these people will pay taxes at the end of the day. Even those who are taking the services will also pay tax to government. So it is a multiple fold system which is going to support our country.
Of building enterprises that uplift families, communities, and generations. This branch is a declaration that no region is too far, no community too small, and no dream too ambitious to deserve access to opportunity. Hoima is not just the oil capital of Uganda as we all know it. It is a crossroads of agriculture, culture, tourism, and innovation. The Bunyoro sub-region holds immense promise. As you all know, fertile soils, resilient farmers, vibrant youth, a heritage that inspires pride. And by planting UDB here in this region, we are saying to the people of this region that your potential matters, your enterprises matter, your future matters to us. This branch will be a bridge between vision and reality. It will empower agripreneurs to move from subsistence to prosperity. It will enable small businesses to grow into engines of employment. It will give youth and women the tools to turn ideas into enterprises, and it will ensure that the benefits of oil and gas ripple outward, creating opportunities not just for a few, but for many. Uganda's vision calls us to build a modern, inclusive economy for our people, for our children that are not yet born. So let this be remembered not only for the loans that you will access and ones that you will disburse, but for lives that we will transform together, for communities that we will strengthen, and for hope renewed. Development is a shared responsibility. Government, cultural institutions, private sector, civil society, and the people themselves must work together. And I'm happy that we are demonstrating that by all of us who are here. UDB cannot do it alone, but together we can make Bunyoro, Kitara a model of inclusive growth, a region where prosperity is not a privilege, but a shared inheritance. Today, we do not simply cut a ribbon, as we will do, but we ignite a flame of enterprise, of resilience, of shared prosperity. May this flame burn brightly in not just Hoima, but across the Bunyoro Kitara region and throughout Uganda. And as the managing director of the bank, I pledge that this branch will be a sanctuary of opportunity and a place where dreams are financed, where futures are built, and hope is renewed. Thank you. May God bless Bunyoro.
The number of people coming here, and this is the hub for oil and gas activities, we shall be in shortage of accommodation. Maybe people will sleep in cars, or people will come and go back, and the game sometimes may be played in the night. So we need people to invest in that direction. And we have investors here, we have people here, and also they need support from the government. So I'm very sure with you coming in, Madam MD, and your team, you're going to help our developers here, our investors seated here, and others who are not here, to make sure they upgrade the services, but also add on the number of beds which are required. Another issue which I requested the President was health, our referral hospital, but also look at people investing in health, because people will come here, over 20,000, they need these services. Sports tourism, people may get accidents or whatever emergencies. We need to make sure there are rooms. We need to make sure we have the hospitals or clinics, whatever, at the standard. So those are the three things which I requested the President. So your presence here and opening shop here today marks a very big milestone for our community, but also for me as a mayor, because I want to see that people come and stay here and they don't go away. Because the airport is opening soon. Accommodation will be required. We have the 2 national parks, because after the airport was constructed for the oil and gas, but the long-term investment for that airport is tourism, because Hoima City, or Hoima, is seated in between 3 national parks. Makshon Falls is just 100 kilometers from here. Kibale is about 200 kilometers from here. Then Queen Elizabeth.
Power is very, very expensive, and for many manufacturers, they are not able to break even because of the cost of power. So we're grateful to Uganda Development Bank for coming home, for bringing affordable loans to our people, which we know will eventually result in more investment and more jobs for our people. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity. We welcome you as of Bunyoro Kingdom. We pledge to work with you so that this development can really trickle down to our people. Thank you very much. God bless you. Launch the Uganda Development Bank offices in Bunyoro. I was just discussing with the managing director a few minutes ago. She tells me there are over 30 projects in this region funded by Uganda Development Bank. But now that you're here, I'm sure you're going to double or even triple the number of projects. It's a great opportunity for Bunyoro Kingdom, for Bunyoro, for all of us, because the investments are going to increase, and therefore we shall have more jobs for our people. There's a lot of unemployment in this region, and a lot of poverty. Poverty levels are very high, the education levels are low, all these are affected by poor household incomes, but I'm sure when you're here to provide cheap capital, as we have been told, 8 districts and the city last year produced 120,000 metric tons of maize, amounting to about 600 billion in value. But only 79 billion is processed, meaning that a lot of maize produced in this kingdom is just taken out without processing. So I thought that was an area which really can be improved. If we get investors investing in the processing of maize, there's a lot of maize produced. Actually, we produce 21% of the maize produced in the whole country. So there's that opportunity. And the maize we're producing here is just produced on a subsistence level. It is not advanced agriculture. Majority of the maize produced is on subsistence level. So there is a big opportunity for growth and for the investors to think about that area, because I think there's a lot we can do